Good morning, guys, from Siem in Cambodia. Time is about 4 a.m. What are we doing up?
Yeah, my eyes are like crying.
Yeah. The
um,
thing is, we're going to see the sunrise at Angkor Wat, which is...
which is the world's biggest religious building. How crazy.
Yeah, it's huge, and we're taking you with us to the sunrise. Let's go, guys. Now, because this temple is so huge, we have rented a tuk-tuk driver for the whole day. And that is around 5 to 6 hours rental for his services. And I think we're paying around $25 for that for one day. And then the tickets into Angkor Wat is pretty expensive. I mean, one day at the temple, just watching everything, all the monuments, is around $37 per person. So this day will leave us without the cost of food for around $100. So consider that before going to Angkor Wat, but this is one thing that you don't want to miss. And actually, we don't want to miss our tuk-tuk driver, so we have to head out.
So when you're going to this temple, or I think any temple, you should cover the knees and cover the shoulders. So we're good to go.
So our tuk-tuk driver is already here, and we have breakfast also. Let's go. So this seems to be the place where we're buying our tickets. As you can see, we're not alone.
There's so many people here, crazy.
Yeah, apparently we're not the only one that want to see the sunrise.
Look at this, we got like a second passport.
Beautiful guy, beautiful girl. Let's go.
So we are here now, and Angkor Wat is just behind me. You can almost see like the sun rising up because of the beautiful colors already. So nice. This is our tour guide Ran, who is going to talk about history and tell us more about Angkor Wat, which is super nice.
The sunrise has been incredible, and apparently it took them 37 years to build this one. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
After getting a history lesson about this place, we're now gonna enter into Angkor Wat, which had a name before, Varam Vishnu Loglu. Something like that.
So when you enter Angkor Wat, you will see 4 big ponds where people used to purify themselves before like going into war or before visiting the king. And these 4 ponds, which element?
Yeah, water, fire, earth, and wind here.
So right now we're standing inside of the Angkor Wat, and behind us we're having the center of this entire complex where Hindu people come to meditate to get more power from the gods. So this is basically the cosmic world's center.
So people coming here to ask a blessing from Buddhism. Yeah, you see, this is the way to ask a blessing from Buddhism. So the people, and the Buddhist monk, we also have the thread to tie with the wrist here, and the wrist here with the thread there. They also put magical word spelling into it. Yeah, so it will keep us in good luck, or safety, or long life, or prosperity, something like that, good health, something like that.
So now you are blessed, honey.
Yeah, now I'm blessed. Feeling good.
So the ladies get this red band around the left arm and the guys on the right.
They come to cut the head of the Buddha to sell to the museum, sell to the black market, sell to Thailand or Vietnam.
Oh.
So you will also see every country, every museum around the world also have the statue of Buddha's head in everywhere. That this must be come from Cambodia or the South East Asia.
Oh.
Yeah, this is about the money, business.
So that's why they don't have any heads.
Yeah, they have gone.
That's terrible. Breaking the law.
The world and here the hell. Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, the three world. The heaven, the world, and the hell. So he's telling you about the God of judgment. Yeah, he's the God of judgment. His name Yamaraja. He judged all the spirit after die. So all the spirit after die will go to meet him and he judge whether they can go to the heaven or go to the hell or they can stay at the same world. This depending on what they did in the past life. They did good, they will go to the better place. They did bad, they will go to the worst one.
That is the god of the judgment, Jamara Cha. So because this man here and a woman, I can't really see her face, was not loyal, they were burned here. So quite heavy stories.
Yeah. All of this wall that you can see behind us has some story graved into it, and it's a really long wall, as you can see, and it has to be something with like hell, heaven, and real life. So crazy. I mean, this is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old.
So this is about the karma. About karma. What they sow, they will reap. Yeah. What they sow, they will reap.
Okay.
The same today.
So these stories comes actually down to karma. So what they have done, they will experience themselves, or they will get as a punishment. There was a story that a man barbecued an animal, so he got barbecued as well when it was his time of judgment.
You see, guys, turn vegan.
Yeah. So to go up here to see the big statue, you have to go up some pretty steep steps. So Angkor Wat was built in the 12th century by the Hindus, and in the 16th century it became a Buddhist temple. And actually behind me here we have a Buddha statue, or a Buddhist statue, and before it was actually a Vishnu statue.
Some people call it the echo chamber or the hall of echo because it makes the sound of echo. But when we speak, when we sound, when we clap the hand, no echo at all until we hit the chest. You hit the chest, you will make the sound of echo. Boom, 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 so that you can ask a blessing from the God.
So when you stand against the wall and hit your chest, you will hear the echo like boom, boom. But if you clap your hands, there's no echo. So we're going to try.
Right now you are in the echo chamber. That is what we call the blessing hall. So the blessing hall here, people like coming here to ask a blessing from the God. Yeah? So the blessing hall here, it is amazing that the people come inside when they speak, when they sound, when they clap their hand, no echo at all. Yeah, see?
No echo, no echo.
Yeah, no echo. You sound, you sound, you sound.
Okay.
Wow. This is the way that we ask a blessing from God, is to hit your chest. Yeah, to hit your chest 3 times, so you'll get the sound of echo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, See, this is the sound of echo.
This is
It's amazing. Yeah,
Wow.
with the sound. That's why the people call it the Hall of Echo or the echo chamber. It made the sound of echo.
Wow.
Yeah, blessing
Awesome.
of okay.
Blessing of God. Originally, Angkor Wat looked something like this, and as you can see, there's 12 different towers. But the towers, some of the towers were actually cut off by Thai people because they wanted to build a temple in their country. And actually, the 12 towers symbolize the 12 months that we're having in a year, which is pretty awesome. So the towers that you see in the backdrop here, those were the towers that Thai people, like this tour guide told us, were cutting off to take to their own country to build a temple out of.
Yeah.
So inside of the temple, you're only able to see 5 of these towers actually. So the temple that you're seeing behind us here was actually built by 250,000 men and over 6,000 elephants that were building this temple for about 37 years.
Yeah, and it was built out of sand and sandstone and some other like rock or stone that I don't remember the name. And this is actually the most well-kept temple because it had water around it, so it made it more stable than the other temples around here.
Yeah, this was a pretty rugged temple, right?
Yeah. We'll tell you more about our experience here in Angkor Wat when we get to our stay with some aircon. So now that we have had a really nice shower and some aircon, we can tell you about our experience in Angkor Wat.
Yeah, the whole day started with a beautiful sunrise. Before ahead of that, we went with our tuk-tuk driver to buy a ticket and then ended up at Angkor Wat around 5 o'clock a.m. So super early in the morning, but it was crowded. It was a lot of people there waiting for the sunrise. And it was beautiful. So if you're ever going to Angkor Wat, make sure to be there around 5 o'clock because the sun rises pretty quickly. So if you really want to be there, snap a few photos, maybe filming the entire scenery, do that around 5 a.m., something like that, because the sun rises around 5:30. So after that, we went in with a tour guide. We actually rented a tour guide on spot. He came, he approached us and told us that a tour for Angkor Wat for around 3 hours cost you around $20, and then I will tell you a lot of stories. And oh boy, we heard a lot of stories.
Yeah, ancient stories. But all the stories had like a purpose, a meaning to teach you something. I remember this one story that was, I don't remember the story, but the meaning of it was to teach you that you shouldn't judge the book by its cover. And it was really nice actually to hear these ancient stories. And he was also a super good photographer.
Yeah, it
right?
was. Wow,
Yeah.
what a pictures we got. You have to check them out on our Instagram.
So it was really worth the money.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, it was a lot of stories about snakes and dragons and hell and heaven and so on. But as you said, it has some purpose, a life lesson for us humans today as well, even though it was like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed Angkor Wat. You have to go to Angkor Wat if you haven't been yet.
Amazing, and all the mysteries around how it's built and the position and everything. It's just
Something about Draco. Search it up on Google.
Yeah, the astronomy, and it's just incredible.
One of the 7 wonders of the world, and we had the chance to visit that.
Yeah,
That's
so grateful
totally
for it.
so grateful. And if you like what we're doing on this channel, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Other than that, see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Bye.